Go. Good afternoon.
We had a 2-day workshop on Graphy aligners. So these are direct 3D printed aligners that come in from Korea. It's the first FDA approved material with which you can actually print aligners. So since it is meant for intraoral use, it is very biocompatible, and they have taken they made sure that it has actually passes all the rigorous parameters for being inside the oral cavity, and they have certain big advantages. They are printed in-house, so the turnaround time that we usually see with foreign companies is very less. You can actually print these aligners and give it to them, the patient, the same day, depending on how loaded you are. If not the same day, at least the next day onwards. They are very thin. Usually aligners are manufactured from 0.75 or 0.8 mm sheets. These are manufactured at the thickness of 0.5 mm. So they are relatively very thin, easily more comfortable for the patient to wear. And let's hope that they can bring down the cost. So in India, it's a very price sensitive market. We don't want to do anything not conforming to international standards, but now they are in 120 countries, so you can well imagine that they are well accepted across the globe. But what matters to the Indian consumer is the price as well, and that is what we are trying to bring down by taking the labs out of the picture. So hopefully they'll be there.
Okay. So, how easy do you think it will be for a practicing orthodontist to transition to this technology?
See, the transition is not going to be too tough, but there will be a learning curve. Why I'm saying that is because we are already using aligners. Most of the orthodontists today are at the forefront of aligner therapy, so they are all using maybe the various brands and some in-house as well. But at the end of the day, we want something that can be printed and is directly in the control of the orthodontist rather than a lab. So that is where these guys score a point.
Absolutely. Sir, one last question. How do you think, how does one make sure that there's no residual photo initiator in the aligner?
Okay, so they are not just selling you the material. They are actually selling you a 3D printer, a curing unit, which is a nitrogen under pressure curing unit, which is state of the art, patented technology by Graphy. And you can well imagine how competent that system is, that they actually got an IPO on the curing unit.
Oh wow.
So you can well imagine, these are the only aligners which can be boiled. So see, the thing is that there are a lot of pluses for the material. I'm pretty surprised that they had so many learning points to the course. But I'm sure that it will be there in India and it will do well.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gurkeerat.
Thank you.
It's an absolute honor and pleasure to meet you
It's a
and
pleasure.
have this conversation.